No sooner had the Premier League announced it was suspending the season, the questions were asked. How is the campaign going to be ended, and will it be ended? With Liverpool 25 points clear at the top and within touching distance of a first title in 30 years, many Red supporters are fearing such hopes will be scuppered. The Premier League will meet on Thursday, March the 19th to discuss plans for the remainder of the season. So what might be on the table? Number 1, carry on as normal. Much will depend on how much time there will be to complete the season when fixtures are resumed. While April 4th is the name date for the return, the likelihood is it will be pushed back. If Euro 2020 is put back a year, that buys more time. June the 30th is the likely date by which the season must be completed, given any players at the end of their current contracts will become free agents and could have agreed deals elsewhere, although a 28-day extension can be triggered if both parties agree. Reports have suggested some Premier League clubs could refuse to restart the season if some of their players are unavailable through illness. And then there's the question of whether fans will be let into the stadium on the resumption of games. Number 2, avoid the domestic season completely. Certainly, there are those with a vested interest, happy to see the back of a campaign where they have failed to reach expectations. We all know who they might be. By contrast, there are others, Liverpool, Leicester City, Sheffield United, Wolves, surely among them, who would be keen to continue for varying reasons. That's without even mentioning the outcry it would cause among the likes of Leeds United and West Brom at missing out on possible promotion to the money-rich Premier League. Number 3, void the domestic season and take the points forward to the next season. A radical option that would at least reward teams for their effort this season, if not in terms of immediate silverware. This season will be declared void, but the points total, with tallies increased by an overall average for teams who haven't reached the 29-game mark in the Premier League, will be carried into the new campaign. Liverpool would start next season with 82 points and Norwich City 21, but at least Manchester City would have a full 38 games to overturn the Reds' 20-plus points lead at the top. Number 4, cancel the domestic season. This isn't the same as voiding the campaign. This would essentially draw a line under the season and say where teams are after points tallies are averaged out is where they finish. And number 5, continue the season behind closed doors. Players, certainly those with a chance of a medal, will want to play as soon as possible. They won't want to give up the opportunity for glory, having worked so hard up until this point. And imagine being a player from a team in the relegation zone who knows there are winnable games coming up that they can take them out of danger. Football will resume at some point. It won't stop forever, and it would be a lot easier to get the current campaign out of the way, no matter how. The sooner the better though, and that could easily mean games being played behind closed doors. Some clubs will perhaps be missing players through illness. In much the same way, other workplaces will be missing employees. If they feel it's impossible to fulfil the fixture, and the medical evidence is there, then teams are awarded 1 point apiece. Does this sound harsh? A little unsympathetic? And extremely pragmatic? Perhaps, but the other alternatives are simply fraught with too many problems. Premier League, it's over to you.